Good morning. So I'm going to get right to it. If you have been molested, I implore you to sort that out. Because one of the main things it does is it makes you disassociate from yourself, and it makes you not trust yourself. Like, I was thinking about my children growing up and going to sleepovers and stuff like that. And because I did things like that and I was safe, I was able to let them go, praying, and, everything worked out. But when things happen right at home and you can't trust home, that's a bigger deal than I had accounted for, right? So my thoughts, they'll come together. Trust. As a parent, we have to trust when we leave our children with strangers, with people who are not mom or dad or grandmom, like trusted sources. And what I think molestation does, and you disassociating with yourself, not trusting yourself, which is so crazy because the offender did the offense, but somehow we wind up feeling guilty and ashamed because bodies react to things unknowingly. Okay, so that's a thought, right? I'm talking about this as much as I can. I just saw a video of a lady. She was talking about having to leave her autistic daughter alone without anyone from her support system in school. And she cried because she was so upset. And she had to leave it because she's like, if anything happened, because she's nonverbal. And I was like, trust. Like God was communicating trust. Like it fucks up our trust everywhere. It's a lot of untrustworthy things going on in the world, right? But as long as you trust yourself, you trust your intuition and you utilize your discernment. We have guidance up the yin yang, okay? But we have to trust ourselves. And the molestations from our childhoods, the sexual abuse, the rapes, those things that happen in our childhoods is causing us not to trust ourselves, our environments. Like, just imagine yourself as a child going through that, and then now you looking at the world. You don't have trust, and depending on how it was responded to, So it's trust. So it's not easy. And though I thought it was something left behind, it wasn't, because I couldn't trust me. And I became a people pleaser from it to protect myself. I could talk people out of hurting me. It's such an entanglement trauma. It really is, the way our little minds process things. So you have to go back and talk yourself through it, to let yourself know you didn't deserve it, to let you know that that person was guilty, not you, and how your body responded to it was a natural response. It does not mean you liked it. It was just your body. And then if it was something that happened and it was your first experience, your first sexual experience, it just fucks you up. In your mind, your sexual experiences, your pleasure, what you will tolerate. The damn lid is off the jar, the roof is off the house when it comes down to how much we'll tolerate. And then let's get into our relationships. How we are okay to be cheated on. We're okay to be beat. We're so okay with these environments because they're better than those from the past. It's all a lie. It's all a lie. Take care of yourself. Get yourself a special journal for sacral chakra healing, and write about, or audio, like video, talk it through with yourself. For real. So that the that thing and the things attached to it, all the triggers and all this stuff, the blocks, you can start releasing them. So you can live the way you supposed to live. I got shit going on with me that ain't happening because of things I didn't know existed inside of me because of that situation. It was only once for me, but I know somewhere it was many times. It's a lot to unpack, but if you are on the path of increasing your self-awareness, spiritual enlightenment, healing and stuff, that's something that's going to have to be dealt with. It really, really is, because it shows up. And the one thing that my focus is on today is trust. Trusting yourself. You don't have to trust the world. Trust yourself. Trust your emotions. Trust how you feel when you're around people. If you meet a brand new person and you don't feel good, trust that. If you're taking your baby somewhere, you're going to leave them with somebody and you don't feel good about it, trust that. Okay? Start trusting yourself, because we doubt ourselves. It's just crazy, but this is what I got so far. Trust. Journal. Do what you need to do to relieve yourself of the emotional pressure from that time in your life. I love you. We are in this together. I am praying love, light, and healing for us. Amen. Join me so that we can lift this weight up off of us, because there are so many of us that are suffering and not able to live our best lives because of things that happen in our childhood from irresponsible motherfuckers.